I'm Lisa Willford. I've been married for 26 years. I have two kids, a 13-year-old son and a 15-year-old daughter. Both of my kids run for Anthony Wayne cross country and track. As a family, we enjoy obviously running, but we also enjoy traveling, camping in the summertime. We hit Cedar Point multiple times a year. We are roller coaster enthusiasts. We snow ski in the winter and just enjoy being together and having a good time. I've been a runner since 2009. It's only 10 years. I was not an athlete in high school. I was the person in the band and took ballet. But as soon as my husband started running more, I kind of followed suit and got out and did my own thing. And when we had little kids, it was definitely a stress relief for me. The part I love about running is also it's time for me on my own to figure out what my day's gonna look like, what my week's gonna look like. It's my productive time. So in 2009 when I started running, I pretty much kind of took the normal track, 5K, 10K, half marathon. In 2011, I ran my first full marathon, and shortly after that my husband said, you know what, you could qualify for Boston if you tried hard. So that kind of set a spark in my mind that that's what I was going to do. So for the next 3 years, that's what I trained hard for, ran fall and spring marathons, and 6 full marathons later I qualified in 2014 and 2015. I qualified both those years. I ran in 2015, so that's been one of the highlights of my running. I have run various distances. I've run an ultra. I did a 50K, and this past year I did my first duathlon and also a triathlon, and I surprised myself. I didn't drown, and I was pretty excited about that. And I will be going back for I'm bumping it up to the Olympic distance this year. That was something I really enjoyed doing. It was definitely out of my comfort zone. I actually was a Glass City ambassador for 2 years prior to applying for Run Toledo. And the funny part about the Run Toledo is that I actually applied before it was live. One day I was just doing a Google search because Clint and I had discussed something that was going to come up big with Run Toledo, and sure enough I found an application, so I filled it out, and then I realized it wasn't even live on the site, so they probably thought I was a bit overexcited about being an ambassador, and then I think I had to apply a couple more times when it was actually live. So I've been an ambassador for 3 years now, and the thing I like the best about being an ambassador is connecting with the running community. I've made a ton of great friends. I think the position that I enjoy doing the most when I am being an ambassador is packet pickup. I enjoy seeing the excitement of all the runners before the race, or maybe even some of those sad stories that come in and say, oh man, I'm out, I'm injured, but they still meet up with all their friends. They're excited to see everyone, and it's just kind of a great start of a race. At the races themselves, I really enjoy encouraging the other runners, and in general, just Dave's family has been great, as well as Run Toledo. As for a job, I work part-time. I work 3 days a week currently at Signature Bank. I am a software developer, programmer analyst, and I've been working with the bank now for 13 years. And then even prior to that one, it was a different bank. That's my main job, although I do have another side gig where I am working mostly at home as a network administrator, vice president of development over at a smaller company. Outside of the programming, which I really do love, it's a very great creative outlet for me. The other thing that I enjoy doing is writing. So I do currently have a blog, and that blog's been up for 5 years now, and it's called Tech Chick Adventures, and I am Tech Chick. I used to be called that on an online forum since I'm in IT, so that's where the name came from, and adventures. I mostly talk about races, recaps, running, what's been going on, and a lot about my family and travel. So all the things that we love doing, and you can see us skiing and going to Mexico and doing all sorts of fun things on there.